So if we look at this money here, we've got a part pot whole method or model. Now, when we usually do part pot whole, we split it normally into tens and ones. And we're sort of doing something very similar, but rather than splitting it into tens and ones, we're splitting it into pounds and pence. So if we split this total into pounds and pence, we would have £2 over here, because we've got two £1, and we've got 50 add 10 equals 60p. So we've actually got, if we put those together, we have £2 and 60p. The next one we have is we have £2, 20, 22, 21. So if we split these into pounds and pence, we need to remember that this is a pound and these are pennies. So let's split them up into pounds and pence. We've still got £2 over here, so it's £2. The easiest thing to do would be to start up with the biggest number, so 20 plus 2 is 22, add 1, 23. So if we put them back together, it would be £2 and 23 pence. Looking at this question, we don't have the total amount, but remember that part plus part equals whole. Let's look at the pounds first. We only have £1, so it's £1. And then we've got 10p at 5p, so that's 15p. So if we put them together, we'd have £1 and 15p. Looking at this, we don't always have to have coins. We could be looking at a total through numbers and words. So we have £4 and 20p. So remember, split it into pounds and pennies. So we could split the 4p down here and 20p down here. £4 add 20p equals £4 and 20p. Look at this question here. So this is going to be a little bit different. So it shows you how we split it into pounds and pennies. This is a question we did before where it was £2 and 23. Got £2 here because this is pounds. We've got the pennies over here. So we've got the 20p, the 2p and the 1p. If we put those together, it was £2 23. Now, if we were to write that out, we would have £2, this is the pound sign, add 20p, add 2p, add 1p, equals £2 and 23p. Here we have the missing number problem. We have £2, add something pounds, add 20p, add 5p equals £3 and something p. Now, we have £2. The total is £3. This is the missing pound that's here. Now, it's never going to be £5, £10, £20 or £50 because that would be more than £3. £2 plus £1 equals £3. Now we need to find the total here because it's the total. So if we added up the pennies, we've got 20 and 5, 20 plus 5 equals £3 and 25. What we're going to look at is this. So we have a £10 note, £2 and 5 fingers. The total is £13 and 50p. So if this was the total amount, we would sort of make. So this is our £10 because it's big. We've then got the £2. Now 10 add 2 is £12. So then we need another pound, don't we, to make 13. So if we add another pound, that's 13. Then it's just 50p. Now can you see here how the £10 has now changed to two £5 notes? We know this because it's sort of a bluey green colour. Now you can see that there are two notes there because £10 is also the same as to £5. 5 into 5 is 10, add 2 is 12, add 1 is 13, and add the 50p, £13.50.